G'day everyone, hope you are well. So I just got this monstrosity today in the mail. I love this aircraft. So it's the F-89 Scorpion. I've built the 172nd version of it, I think probably 3 times now. It's just of an era of aircraft and aviation that I love, and this one in particular, I just love the shape of it and its oddity. It just don't look right. Anyway, it's 1/48 scale, this one, so you can tell by the size of this box. It's a big beast. So this is a 75th anniversary of the aircraft by the looks of it. Now this tooling for this kit was new in 1990, and since then this is only the 5th time it's been boxed, so I guess it's not that popular, but or either that or they're just re-releasing the same boxing that they had over several years instead of flogging it off every year like some other aircraft. So let's have a look. I've not looked in here yet. You see the box got a bit squished in transit. I knew it was a big aircraft, but I wasn't expecting this huge box. Right, let's sit that there. As we can see, the aircraft is not that big. They've just exaggerated the boxing. Revell, you could save yourself a bit of money. Right, so our decals are everywhere. Alright, sit that there a moment. Oh, alright, let me zoom in a bit. Alright, so you got, this is something they do sometimes, same as Airfix. They give you glue and crap paint. I won't be using it. I'll keep the glue, throw the paint, and keep the brush for doing something like pigment or something like that. Anyway, I digress. So, hang on, didn't the box say? Okay, the box says 75th anniversary, and instructions say 50th anniversary. Your color callouts in Revell. Like that, but well, that's just the, I think they come in tins, I think, I'm not sure. I've never used their paint, but the colours are pretty basic call out, like aluminium, fiery red, silk, but it's just red, isn't it? Light grey, white, grey, and you can probably find a reference chart that you can cross-reference to what the actual specific colours are. Alright, so this one starting with the fuselage section and calling for 20 grams of nose weight. I would go more than that to be on the safe side. Then we're into the cockpit on the seats. And back into the fuselage, putting the tub in from up underneath. You get the intake fans on the front. Engine nozzles are pretty basic by the looks of it. And you got the air scoops on the fuselage. Intake sections. It's actually very similar to how the 172nd kit goes together by the looks of it. And your wings going together after you've done your nose gear. Your wings, just two halves, and then they plug into the fuselage. That might be a bit of a work there. I'm not sure how good a fit they will be. You might have to do some modification to get them to be level and flush with the fuselage to the wing root, whether there's they line up properly or there's a lip or whatnot. Again, I digress because I'm not there yet. And then you put in your wheels, rockets if you want, wingtip tanks, and pitot, and then you get the tail going on, the stabilizer, and the canopy going on. There's a piece of clear styrene part to put under the tail. If you put the nose away, then you shouldn't need that. But right, really nice natural metal scheme. So it's the F-89C Scorpion, Montana Air National Guard, 186th Fighter Interceptor Squadron, 120th Fighter Group, Great Falls International Airport, Montana, 1958. Big aircraft. That's just the same one with, we're looking at the top and underside view of it. And then there is another one which is got yellow and black markings. So it's F-89C again. It's the 84th Fighter Interceptor Squadron, Hamilton Air Force Base, California, 1952. Also a very nice scheme. And your above and underside view, your decals as well as your coil out. Big. Alright. What do I have? Alright, so they look alright. They are just their own brand of decals, but I recently did their F-86D, the Saber Dog, and that was natural metal, and it had all that carrier film as well, like this sheet does, and they actually set down really good. You can hardly even see it on the natural metal, so I don't foresee any problem with these ones. They look nice. There you go. Alright. windscreen. Oh, looks all right. This so the windscreen's got a windscreen wiper molded into it. We got the main canopy. It's got a bit of a scuff mark on top from floating around in the bag. Even though it was in its own bag, it was still able to move around in the other bag. It's only very tiny though, so polish out. And there's that stand, which, like I said, if you put a nose weight in, I don't see why you want it. I wasn't expecting anything flash with this, so I figured it's old, and this is something that comes around, goes around, and you don't see it again. And this is why I bought it, because like I said, I love the aircraft. I've never built the 148 one, so while it was available, I bought it. So it's the old, it's raised detail. Even the panel lines are raised. It's hard to show up in that styrene because it's light colour, but I'll take photos at the end. It's quite hard to get better angles at it so you can see. So it's one of those cases, are you going to rescribe the panel lines or just go with what it is? Some of them I would, just these ones like your basic straight panel lines, I would probably rescribe them. But some of the other, you get like raised rivet sections, I would leave them because they may meant to be like that, I'm not sure. But if you wanted to recreate them, you'd have to try and get those aftermarket raised rivet decals, which I believe one of those companies is no longer around, I think. So maybe a case of just leave it alone for that bit. And detail on the wheelbase are not too bad. And we got the old moulding on the exterior. I don't know why they did that. Revell 1990. Right, so there's the other fuselage and the upper wings. And if once wasn't enough on the kit, they've stamped it again, but this time it's on the inside of the wing. These are massive wings on this aircraft. The drop tanks, horizontal stabilizer, a little bit of flash, and I guess at that age you'd expect it, but it's pilot figures, crew. Not too bad, I guess, for Revell in 1990. But they got the old generic, his hands on his lap pose. Then the cockpit tub. That's all raised detail. Fans are crude. Instrument panels all raised detail. That'd go alright. Just a bit of a dry brush to highlight all that detail. Nose cone. And the rockets. Engines again are pretty basic, but like I said, I wasn't expecting much more than what it is. Wheels are huge, quite thin too, even on the 172nd kits. They seem so narrow for the size of the aircraft. Some detail on the inside of the doors. There's the inside of the engine. That's it, not much to it, is it? Which, like I said, I wasn't expecting it. I'm surprised at the size of the box though for the size of the aircraft. You think they'd be saving money if they actually packed it for the size they needed. Anyway, there it is. Has a bit of a nostalgic look for you. It's not up everyone's alley, I know. It's like I said, I love the aircraft and I've always wanted to do the 148, and when it came available I thought I'll get it while I can before it disappears again. So I'm going to add some photos now at the end. Thank you for watching.